This is QReview, our CS51 final project. I'm Matthew Beatty.
I'm Akshay Saini.
And I'm Regan Bell. The Harvard Q Guide presents a ton of useful information, but it's poorly organized. For a class like Act 10 with almost 400 Q comments, the amount of data to sift through is totally overwhelming. In our project, we set out to provide a succinct summary of the highlights of a course's Q comments so that you don't have to dig through them yourself. Students value their peers' opinions on courses, and our goal is to make the opinions of the entire Harvard student body more obvious for students.
The first part of our algorithm is text rank. This approach uses an implementation of PageRank to calculate the weights of different words and phrases in a course's comments. We use this to distinguish the most important words in the comments by finding the most heavily weighted nodes in the PageRank graph. This list of nodes becomes our keyword list for the next step in our algorithm, comment searching. With the list of keywords from TextRank, the next step is to search through the comments for phrases that contain those keywords. We extract phrases with the keywords using part of speech tagging to recognize clauses, so that we can have a more precise snippet of information. With those key phrases in hand, we then turn to sentiment analysis.
Next, we determine similarity between two sentences to show in how many reviews this pro or con was mentioned. Similarity between words can be roughly computed as the path length between them in an open source lexical hierarchy called WordNet. Finally, sentence similarity is calculated as a cosine similarity of a vector computed for each sentence. Lastly, we calculate the sentiment of each sentence to categorize it as a pro or a con. Our final implementation utilizes a pre-scored lexicon, as well as a dictionary of degree modifiers, such as very, and sentiment negators, such as not, to parse each sentence and evaluate its positivity.
Here is a video of the software in action. Running the QReview main script prints out the pros and cons, as well as a summary for each class in the Harvard course catalog. Our algorithm works well. It's able to recognize relevant phrases and sentiments that summarize the comments for a course. And we also optimized it so that the algorithm runs at good speed. The largest issue for us was the scarcity of Q comments for some classes. It led to problems with strange keywords and sentiment analysis, but for the most part, the algorithm was on point. The QReview did an admirable job of condensing the info in the Q comments.